Hey guys, it's Jada from the admin team, and today I'm going to give you guys some really good tips on how to make your videos stand out, so that way you get the biggest audience. So if you've ever seen those little videos where they make crafts really fast or cook and it's really pretty, Facebook really favors those videos, right? Because they're aesthetically pleasing, so even if the content isn't something we were sure we wanted to watch, it's a really surefire way to get our attention. So today I'm just going to give you guys a couple of really quick tricks that'll make your videos stand out a little bit more, so that way you can ensure that you're getting a good audience, and then that way you're getting better tips. So the first thing is to find a good space. So I'm actually in my bedroom. This is my bed with a piece of fabric over it. So it looks like a nice little backdrop, but it's really about $3 worth of fabric draped over my headboard. With some spare Halloween lights. So even though it's nothing crazy, I found all this stuff just in my garage. It looks a lot better than my messy room. So it's a really good idea to just have a clean space so that there's no distractions behind you. People aren't busy looking at, your takeout container on the counter. Mine's there too, no worries. But we definitely want people focused on your performance. So the second piece would be lighting. Everyone has lights in their house, but there's a lot of different types of lights, right? So some lights are more warm and they're kind of yellowy. Some lights are more cool and they're a little bit more blue toned. So I would say try to find something somewhere in the middle. So Alexa, white lights.
Okay.
See how much difference that makes? It really changed our skin tones. It changed the background color. It made everything look a lot different. Alexa, yellow lights.
Okay.
Now this really makes me look like I'm somewhere kind of dark. It really washed out my colors, so everything that was bright and popping out is kind of muted now just because of the yellow of the light. Alexa, dim the lights.
Okay.
See, now it's really difficult to see me. It looks like I'm maybe somewhere a little bit spooky almost, which unless my vibe is something spooky, probably isn't going to be the best. So Alexa, somewhere in the middle. Alexa, somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
There we go. That's a little bit better. So the other thing, just reached over here. So I have another light, and it's super close to me. And see how it made my light or my face really crazy, and it's super, super bright on my face. And it's really intense. It actually is kind of blinding me out the side of my eye. This is just a little bit too close. It's creating shadows. It's just a little too intense. So you want something a little bit softer. So the main light that is in my room is up on the ceiling. And so the only shadows are coming from above. And since I don't really have anything above my head, that's why we're not seeing as many shadows on my face. I'm going to turn this light off so I can see again. Cool. All right, so the other thing is I'm currently broadcasting from my phone, and if you were to look just beside me, I have my laptop, so that way I can see all the comments, and that way I can see a little bit better. Otherwise, I have to kind of come up like this, which is not that cool. I don't look great like this. No one looks great like this. So it's a great idea. Woo! It's a great idea to have your laptop nearby. Now, you guys all just fell and got a nice shot of my basketball shorts, which, yeah, you guys aren't seeing my lap, so I'm wearing basketball shorts. But I have this pretty cool contraption. It is a toolbox, a sneaker box, and a laundry basket. That is my contraption. So when I was moving on my bed, it made it move around, and that's why it fell. So I'm not using a professional tripod. This is really just what I already have in my house. So it makes a big difference just using a couple little tricks and tips so that way people can better see you and better hear you. So as far as hearing you, it's a really good idea to just go on your own Facebook page and ask a couple friends to do a sound check with you. So if you've got, 2 or 3 friends that have maybe different devices, they're in different places, they have different internet connections, it's a really good idea to just do a quick little 2-minute sound check to make sure that they can hear you and that you're coming through clearly. Because the last thing we want is for you to be pouring out your heart and soul, singing us a beautiful song, and we can't hear it. So it's a really good idea to use a device that is modern. So if you've got an iPhone 4, no shame in your game. but an iPhone 10 is probably going to sound better, right? So if you do have some older technology, always a good idea to check out like a really affordable external microphone. You probably know someone who has one. And same thing goes for lights. If you really just don't have lighting in your apartment or wherever it is you live, you can definitely phone a friend. You might know someone who's a photographer who has a really beautiful light with really a nice filter. Or you might just know someone who has an extra lamp from IKEA that was $5 that says, yeah, you can borrow it for your performances. You never know. So these are just a few tips to really get yourself some more engagement on your posts, and so that way you can see your comments on your laptop, your followers can see you performing, and you have a better experience, both engaging and hopefully earning tips. So if you like these tips and you want some more about how to live broadcast, we have a ton more, including how to use some different software, how we produce the showcases every week, and lots more tips. We're going to be sharing a lot of that stuff on our Patreon account. So if you haven't checked out our Patreon yet, it's patreon.com/sociallydistantfest. It starts at $1 a month, so it's super affordable. So if you have $1, we'd really appreciate it. That money is going back to the 16 or more people who spend all day and night working on this group. This is my dog. Part of what we really like in this group is actually the organic feel of you guys being at home. So we get it that you probably don't have a full stage just like in your basement. And we get that sometimes your animals or children are going to make appearances. So keep hanging in there, keep quarantining, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll catch you guys later.